Yeah, fuck. Wait. Here's 3 point. Yalla, yalla. Ah, um, after finally 41 year after, again. Oh, my love. Yeah. Yep. Focus here. In the 1,900 years. Yes. You guys finally got Sigmund Freud. Freud, yes. He's from Austria. And he's a chosen. Yes, of course. And for chosen, yes, mark red. Red marker. Info. Polite. Okay. Yeah, he's my favorite science ever exists in the world since I was very young. What invention? Physioanalysis. Yeah. And unconscious mind. What is actually based on your psychic doctor, actually, if this guy was being burned that time back then, as people wanted to do, because he said just say something people don't like it, and people burn him, and today you can't have a psychic doctor, everything gone. In Chinese, we call Freud the father of the psychic and the psychology. What is influence for Freud? Introduce the unconscious mind theory. Yes. For you guys, modern research files. Physiology, of course. Psychiatry. Literary studies. Philosophy. And actually more, but I'm lazy to write down. Number of cross-domain is about 4 to 7, but actually much more. If he can get more time free to get more study, then now you guys will be more easy to study. And there is a very famous representative frameworks for him to introduce you guys what his work is actually. With a very handsome actor. I'll give you guys the name of a movie so you finally can understand a little bit of what Freud is actually saying. The movie is named Inception. Yes, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, that one. Handsome guy. And yes, same thing with the other Japan one, very handsome too. Yep. And later, we have what is it? I can see shit. Hey. Whatever. What is it? Alright. In about same year, 1900. You guys have another guy called Max Planck. Okay, Max Planck. He's from German. He's a Germany. Okay. Invention. What is it? Quantum. Quantum theory. Okay. I don't know what is that. Influence is energy is quantized. It means that energy is actually a thing that go and was separated to everywhere. Like the water, if you drop it there, it's separated, and you guys know that. It's not only the energy, it's everything like this actually. That's why you don't know. Of course we know it before. At the aging time. For his modern research files and quantum physics, the semiconductor physics, yeah, something we are making you the chip. The chip say what you're going to put on the bomb one, that one, yes. And the materials science. Well, guys, I always have to study the material. The number of a chromosome is about 427. That's it. Yeah, nobody can focus with the history. After about 5 to 15, something like that, whatever. In a year. 1905 to 1915. This guy show up. You guys got a guy torturing my life a lot. You guys got Albert Einstein. And he's from Germany. He's a Germany, but he's a chosen. So yes, mark it again. Chosen. Oh. Red line mark. Still chosen. Red one. Important red one mark. chosen. And I think you guys know good with enough with Einstein. His invention is relativity. It means that everything is actually with this one and this one is two sides and probably have more sides. And why you guys didn't know that before? Because this study basically all I understand is things is from comparison. So yes, of course. So if there's a good, then you can see the bad. If there's everything bad, then you cannot see good. And if everything good, you can see everything only good, and you don't know what is bad. So what is good, what is bad, supposed to come from two sides. Is this thing need to study? Whatever. Yeah, we recorded an agent to long ago. Of course. Influence from this guy is red redefine whatever. Redefine the space, time, and energy. What? The space, time, and energy. For you guys, modern research files. Theoretical physics, and cosmology, astrophysics, nuclear engineer, satellite navigation system. It's kind of like a GPS, something. High energy physics. Mm. The number of cross-dome nation is actually 8 to 12, but I believe it's more. Otherwise, I can't get such a zero credit from him. And he's a very famous guy. If you I know for him, got a movie too. The representative works for you guys to understand what this mean, that everything coming with two sides, and the time and the space is actually working a different way as you are thinking. Perfect. Well, it's actually all works from the entire golden decade of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes, or average one. And if you're a third still alive, and you still remember who Yehovah is, you can see lots of signature with his own signature. Even after the movie, the working man list is full with a Yehovah signature hiding inside. If you guys still can read the letter, of course. Yeah, it's English easy. Yeah. And after so far, in the year 1909, you guys got another science, very nice, big one. Is Fritz Haber. Yeah, Fritz Haber. He's a Germany. I'm from German. And he's a chosen one, so chosen still. Red sense mark, okay, chosen. What he invention? The Haber process is and what? It's it's ammonia cytolysis. Oh, 看一下 why you so citing in here? I don't understand. First, Einstein didn't do that. We Chinese people barely did that. Why you named a whole create new things by your own name? Trying to get what? The crown, the famous, the rich, the name, recording the history. This is a bad thing. Study basic for yourself. Everybody named the big thing with his own name. Get the shit in the end. Shit, of course. You should. This thing by the diagnosis, identity. What this thing called idol. You better name yourself the goat, that is what the animal, the cow, the goat, yeah, whatever. Well, this invention actually take the ammonia from the sky to put for the veggies to grow. Guys, I need this. Didn't you know that this kind of thing you can actually get all around you just by you walking around your house? Never mind. How do you think we Chinese people survive? The influence is enable more than our agriculture, yeah, something like this. Like the make the food grow a lot for us to have. Yeah. Also get something bad, whatever. The modern research files is chemistry, yeah, the agriculture, for you to grow the food on the ground, yes, environmental science, for you to have the earth around you to understand what happened. Medical engineering, number of course, dominant is 4 to 6. One of the famous inventions is boson gas. Name something after your own. Guys, Yahweh didn't name a religion after his own name. Finally, after about 19 years after, I can't make it more sleepy. I think you guys can read, no? What's the problem for you to read? I don't get it, huh? Why you can't read? Why I have to read, huh? What is this shit, huh? Hell, hell my life. I can't, I'm about to fall asleep. Oh guys, you should never name a very big thing if that thing is from 0 and suddenly jump out to 1, and that thing is supposed to call the a genesis. But as Yahweh's behavior, Yahweh didn't call the genesis the Yahweh program. So why there is a program called program and your own? Last time you guys did it, you got a very bad punishment. You guys was making a gold cow. It's called idol, guys. Idol. You should never do something. If Yahweh never did it, it means that it cannot did it. After 19 years after, in 1928, year 1928, you guys got the Water Disney. Yes, Water Disney. Yeah, it's finally a year for a century for you two guys to have a so-called commercial. And he's America. Yes. Well, actually, at the beginning, I thought he's chosen, but yeah, no, actually. Oh, he mentioned what? The modern animation and entertainment industry. Yes. It's an entertainment thing. I think it's famous enough for you guys to fucking. Yes. We create a thing called entertainment and also a very big life for the world. So, and everybody believed that. So later got fucked up because you guys don't watch the original one and you like the sugar one. Yeah, whatever. Influence created the global entertainment culture. Yes. For you guys, more research files, media studies, animation design. Yes. Yes, the animation design. Guys. All Yahawa's secrets are actually all hiding inside. Huh. Even though the stories are all fucked up most of the time. But Yahawa didn't hide things in a fucked up one. He hid a lot of things in the not popular one because you guys don't feel comfortable. Because the princess is not the good girl and she trying to fight and send some shit to the society. But this is a thing Yahawa ever will hide things inside. A lot with signature if you still study your theology with the Torah. Yes. Not that one that they're just sitting there and waiting for the prince to save her. There's no this kind of thing. Yahweh never signature in there, okay? I don't believe you guys never know that. For the modern research files, the media studies and anime, animation design, the film studies, the cultural studies, and the brand management. For number of cross domain is about 5 to 8, if like count yet. Happy and ever after. All right. Then later, because it's to be peace time for you guys to have again, huh? You guys have entertainment and cartoon to watch. You got peace, so looking for something to do. Yes, of course. In Chinese, we say that your 生于忧患，死于安乐. It means that I'm going to tell you, so check it yourself. 生于忧患，死于安乐. So, not too far, after about 8 years and the time 1936, this guy, like, you know, and there's a guy called Alan Turing. Yes, he's a British. Yeah. If he didn't been forced to suicide that time, now you guys can also have a better life. You guys still have a working brain that he's not legal at, he's not guilty at all just by what he like. Never mind, you guys don't understand. This is something from the nature. Math as Einstein. What he invention? Invention everything you're having now. The Turing machine. Actually, the Turing machine, Turing himself never called him Turing machine. This is people after named Turing machine. He hasn't never been to call that machine Turing machine, never even a second. He's not stupid. Now we'll call a big thing with his own name. He called that machine Christopher. And why this is allowed? Because it's for love and for memorable and for history. For keep his mind awake. Because Christopher is his friend when he was young. And the friend was passed away. So to keep his memory and his good mind with him, so he called the machine Christopher. Also can drive himself walking further as a friend with you walking together. The influence defined computation. Yes. Without him, you can't even get a computer now. Can never see a whole picture, but all whole, but a small, such a small pathetic corner. Not a corner even, just a drop. Yes, without him, you guys can burn your phone now. For you guys, modern research files, computer science, the artificial intelligence, mathematics, the cryptography, the thing. The other side once been created one by someone else. The easier one, huh? And Hitler was used that. Other if Turing on time create the Christopher Walken. Now this war is completely different. No matter who you are, probably with Chinese people are dying too. Oh, yes. But you guys still can say he's good, yeah, huh? Interesting. Without him, the Normandy just saved that. Save your people the knife. The number of crosses dominate. Sub 5 to 8. And of course, there's a representative film works for him. It's called The Imitation Game. In Chinese, we translate it to the copy game. We're trying to copy you. You copy me, I copy me. We copy each other, but we improve each other. So we call it a copy game. Very handsome actor. I like him a lot, though. Quite a guy that's born to serve God. Whatever. Yeah. Few years after, 1945. I like this guy too, but you guys don't understand. In the 1945, there's a guy called J. Robert Oppenheimer. He's American, and he's a chosen one. Yeah, chosen one. Red marker, red marker. Invention. The atomic bomb. Influence. The change. Warfare. And the global power. If your brain is still working. For you guys, modern research files. Nuclear physics. You're playing now, huh? Fun. Military engineering, International relations. Are you studying that? Number of course dominate, about 3 to 5, but actually more. And of course, there's a representative frameworks for Oppenheimer, called Oppenheimer. And also there's a representative quantas for him. After Oppenheimer finally successful explode that nuclear, the atomic bomb. He didn't say hallelujah, huh? Never a war, huh? If you guys still willing to face the truth, it's recorded in history, not only the movie. The first word he ever said, actually translate wrong, but we know, but we don't tell. Yeah. In the contents, the movies, he say, "Now I become death, the destroyer of words." The original source of the classic is from the Sanskrit. Yes, the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, section 32. Yes, if you still remember what 32 can ever mean. No? And it's actually pronounced this. He was saying, Kalo, Smi, Lokha, Kashaya, Krit, Pravritaho, Lokan, Samahastom, Yaha, Pravrita. Yes. And actually the correct translate supposed to be the true original meaning of these scriptures. I don't know how did you guys translate that, but it's original. It's not that meant. It's Yahweh signature. This book. The correct translation is supposed to be I am time, the greatest destroyer of words. Yes, I am. Or the big letter for you to write, like the I am that one. Yes, the very childish one. Yes, exactly. Yeah. This guy, yes, he's a invention that did win the war and save us Chinese people lots too. And especially save the West more, huh? If you still remember what happened that time. And he's still guilty for you guys. My guy still with a broken brain. No matter who great and who achieve a great amount and out of you guys' control is guilty anyway. He's going to create something that you can't imagine because he see further, so he's guilty later again, so, didn't he? As a betrayer for the country or a spy for the country. If he's a spy for the country, why he have to create that kind of bomb though? Guys, stupid and selfish, looking so short. Did he volunteer before? Once he met Einstein and Einstein say, hey, we have a meet. I didn't give you any advice at all. He asked some question. Einstein only say, no, that's it. Because he didn't want to involve that. And later he's a spy for you guys again. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, a few years after, 1948, you got a Clander Shannon. Yeah, he's American. Yes. What he create invention is information theory. Influence is enable digital communication. Something for you to type now. Can you guys have a bird? The modern research files to have the information engineering, the communication engineering, the electrical engineering, and the data science. The number of course dominant is about 4 to 7. Guilty Oppenheimer, guilty the Turing. How about guilty the Alpha? Yeah, you guys actually did. Never mind. How far did I get? Too long. 27. Yeah, 27 years after, huh? 27 after at the year 1975. Guys, study history yourself. What the fuck is it? Yeah, there's a guy, Bill Gates. Everybody know. Okay, yeah. He's American. What he mentioned. You guys is Microsoft and the software stay standardization. Yeah, something like that. Influencer for you guys made the software universal. Yes. For modern research files, software engineering, information system, business management. Number of course dominant. It's about 4 to 7. It's actually bigger, including like hardcore like crazy, and like what I do. How far is it again? Yeah, next time can you please write it with yeah, 28 here after at the year I can see shit there. Yeah. 1976. Yes. Oh, there comes another big guy. It's Steven Jobs. Yes, the one now you're if you are holding an Apple product like I do always have a Mac and have a iPhone. Yeah, from Steven Jobs, and he's in America. Not the chosen. Hey, wake up! I thought this, but no, sorry. Why? Oh, because his father is from Syria. I don't understand you people. Yeah, at the beginning I thought this. Yeah, what he mentioned is Apple brand, personal computing, and the smartphone revolution. Yes. If once this guy been killed or died or sick or passed out, then now you guys still cannot have a smartphone to use. Like you guys are always wasting your life and then watching the nothing and create lots of garbage things named out of history, but never willing to walking it down. Yeah, maybe until next time. Sick of it. You are spent in the history, marketing the history with a tragedy only. I got a proof, man. Don't worry. Influence to put computer in everyone's life. Yes. The modern research files, the human and computer. What is it? Center recation. Long in interlocation. Yeah. Something like you're walking between yes. Industrial design. Yeah. Well, his design is very nice that time back then. Very out of everybody's design. And after he passed out, The brain is about to come too. And the software engineering and business involve in innovation. Number of customers is about 5 to 9 actually further. And how far did it again? 29, okay. After 2 years after, finally come you people again in the 1998, you guys have check out Brain. Yeah, it's America. Good. I'm born in the Russian, okay. And he's a chosen. So same chosen have to use red to mark my respect, yes. Okay. He mentioned the search engine and page rank. Yeah, something for you search now. It's a Google, yes. And influence is organic global information, yes. And the modern research files for you guys in the computer science and the data science and the AI, artificial intelligence. And information retrieval. Yeah, something like for you to search your information. Number of cross domain is about 5 to 8 actually further. And yes, this is when Google show up. Good achievement, huh? And after about 6 years after, in the 2000, yeah, I don't know how to say this one, but this one is same time half good, but as Chinese we say, it's also coming with a very bad fucked up too. So yes, in the 2004, you guys have yes, it's a chosen guy again. You have a Mark Zuckerberg. It's America, and it's a chosen Mark red. Red is very important to market invention. To create Facebook and social network platform. Yes, for you guys can have a social life without watching each other who's sitting next to you. Nice. Yeah, once people found someone lost on the internet and get reconnected, and later you guys start to walk in a very hell way now, even now this second. Influence and change the human communication. This is a thing, structure. Yes, people start to only look the phone, but without looking people around, and not even all the nation around you, but only your phone. How about just get married with your phone and making baby with your own phone? So, seen the boy before. 24 hours with the phone. What? Can the phone talk? Yeah, the AI talk. Yeah. Does the phone got a spirit? You guys now ready to talk to with something machine no spirit and but not going to talk with some spirit. Interesting. How about you just abandon Yahweh and pray to the phone? For modern guys, research files and sociologic, yeah, for the society, network science, and information engineering and marketing. Yeah, one song to make money on that. Number of cross domain is about 4 to 7, and if you cut it in, well, like touring, then you can have more, of course. Yeah. This is the paper container. Don't do it. I need garbage on it. So, now it starts science again. Yeah. Now we're going to show you that about the total count. Got it? The total count for all the human being ever reached. Now you get Like you guys always like how much who did, no? So you can compare who did who better and who is the better, who's smarter. The consequences in the beginning and the line actually. Very interesting for you guys to have this shitty job for me to do, you know? My history is so fucked up. Now I have to count this for you. My math is fucked up too. So this chapter called the global all the countries in the history. What you did to achieve to improve this world to go further. No, the world is a whole world, not one group of people. This whole global to go further, and you lead in a world to further and better way, from zero to nothing. For all the global count by country and the people you want. And the chosen supposed to separate it, of course. So yes, the time. Red mark circle again, special people count separate them. Time area like this factor. The time from the BC 1000 or something earlier from which Chinese people forgot that. Until the 2004 long enough. So many clips. Alright. So you guys like the sugar first. So okay, let's say we are how is that in English? We name our first now, From the so good chosen people, how many people and who you have to improve the world to go further from nothing to now, From you still playing with a stone until now you can write. Yep. If now we are only count with the chosen, you got a Mosi, Maimonides, Senegmude Fruit. Wait, Mosi Maimonides? Okay, yeah. And he's actually from Sparta. The chosen. The Sigmund Freud. Yes, Australia. The chosen. And Albert Einstein from the German and chosen. The Fritz Haber. Yeah, from the German and chosen. The J. Robert Oppenheimer. Yes, from America, chosen. The 3G bring the sugary bring how to pronounce the word American chosen good and Mark Zuckerberg America chosen so the chosen people you guys got 7 now total until the earth from nothing to now you guys have 7 good. And you have to collect them separately. Then let's count with country. The land, the country with a border. You know what the country is? My geography is fucked up too. Okay, that's from our America. You got the Walt Disney. J. Robert Oppenheimer, chosen. And Claude Shannon, Bill Gates, Stephen Jobs, Sergey Brin, chosen. Mark Zuckerberg, chosen. So total America got 7. For England, the one season the sun never go down to England. You got Roger Bacon. Isaac Newton, the Newton by the apple, that one, yes. And Charlotte Darwin, yes. Charlotte Darwin. Tell you that the gene will fuck up yourself if you get too pure blood. Yep, he's a British, Alan Turing, guilty. So we England here got 4. And for the Germany, got a Porsche, a very good car, and super expensive, but good to drive and a good highway, We got Max Planck, Albert Einstein, bechosen. Fritz Haber, bechosen. 3, got 3, German 3. Then it's Austria. You got 3, Sigmund Freud, bechosen. So Austria got 1. For Poland, you got Nicolas Gobania. Poland got 1, And for the Italy, good post, you got Leonardo da Vinci. Galileo Galilei. Non-chosen both. Italy 2, For the France, you got Nicola Auren. France got 2, got 1, And yeah, hello, China again. Yeah, don't worry, we come together with Taiwan, of course. It's the same culture, We got a Thailand for you to get her paper, We got a Bishan for you can learn to print it, and we finally willing to write it down for how to healing yourself by the nature, by the book, by Li Shizhen. So China, we only willing to count 3, The other doesn't matter. We don't want to tell you at all. 3, For Belgium, you got Andres Versailles, yeah. Belgium got 1, For the Spanish, you got the Mosi, Maimonide, bechosen, Span 1, Now we are counting, politely, With chosen separately, So we make the paper to 2 parts. One part is including you chosen people, one part without you chosen people. And how much you still have in here? For like hell. The Poland, including you chosen, they got 1. Without you chosen, they still got 1. For the Italy, they got 2. With you chosen, they got 2. Without you chosen, they still got 2. For France, including the chosen, got 1. Without the chosen, still have 1. Yeah. Total we have 24 people in here, 24, such a number, so embarrassing if you still remember 24 ever could count and carry the meaning too. Later I will tell the percentage. Okay then, for the 24, such embarrassing. I need to have another ribbon for it. Let's come to American. The American include chosen, have 7. With if not include chosen, got 3. And the British include chosen, they have 4. Without the chosen, they still got 4. The German include chosen, got 3. Without the chosen, got 1. Austria, including the chosen, got 1. Without the chosen, got 0 though. I think and then high again, China. Without you choosing, we got 3, and without you choosing, we still got 3, but just count that enough that we don't want to know more. And it's actually you're never involved with our culture, never mind. For the Belgian, with the chosen, they got 1. Without the chosen, still the 1. Spain with the chosen have 1, without the chosen have 0. That's all. Total in here, we got 24 people who get things from 0, nothing, empty, to something showing up to you guys to use now to improve the world go further. Otherwise, you people still using the stone, huh? Playing the stone. Maybe chasing the elephant. Hard to say, huh? Total, you got 24 people, huh? To improve the world a lot, to move forward. And still left lots of study for you guys to study, but you don't willing to, and you're willing to make another mess. And for the special people chosen statistics, total you got 7 in here. So the percentage is 29.1, 29.16 something. Go 6 a lot to have a 29.1666% to go in the world to improve. Interesting. Not even 30. This is math. I didn't count that. My math is fucked up. I calculated it. 29.1 is not 29.9. And as math row over 5 count. Last 5 no count. So it's actually 29. If you count total, right? This is Einstein row or something math row. I don't know where is it from, but less than 5 count not. Over 5 count. So 29.1 is 29 basically. But I write it further, so I write it 21.166666% until many 6 got a 7 or something. Okay, total is 21. No, 29, sorry, 29. So 29.1666666667, something like that. So it's 29, not 30. 29. Guys, do you know how many years we did just count it? I almost forgot. The year was from BC 1000 before until 2004. That is 3000, maybe 3000 something about years, right? Or 4, whatever. Yeah, it's from the BC 1000 years until 2004 for the Earth's timeline for you to understand. And the so-called very chosen people and very smart and leading the world to go everywhere only by their decision is 29.1666%. 29.16%. In Chinese we say, yeah, over quarter is something, but before 30% is okay. Over half is stable like shit. So, and we Chinese people don't want to tell you more, so just call us 3. We don't care about that. Who invented the silk, and it doesn't matter. Not going to tell you. And how to bake the china beautifully, it doesn't matter. Don't tell you, Sam. How to make the tea, that doesn't matter. Don't tell you. And history was not only leading by you people though. This was leading by everybody like a turn, very bad luck to have to lead in the war to go. Once here, once there, once here, once there. There's nobody stand forever. Besides her declares there. So everybody turns once you, once me, once him. You turn this time, I turn next time. You turn this time, I turn next time. And so the word move forward, we call that. What's the problem? Huh? If one people only and leading the world, there's only two possible to be. The first one, you are tiring to die. Because everybody only followed you, and you have to decide everything for everybody, and for the whole world to follow too. So you must be fucking tired and must stopping to die, because the other people are all stupid, and you have to decide everything for them. So you will have lots of work to do. And we try to be divided, so we stay quiet most of the time. So if there only one kind of people leading the wars to go, it sounds very suffering actually. And basically you have already died because it's very tired, because everybody has to ask you how much is 1 plus 1. Please tell us. Huh. This is why it does. Who want to suffering to die by just leading the everybody stupid if they're only the smart one. And there's another possible to be, if you are the only one leading the universe and the world to go, and the only one, then you are Yahweh, who create everything, no? So far still alive, no? Which one are you? Huh? And obviously, by the study itself, by the history itself to say, all everybody's achievement is based on somebody else's achievement first. There's a foundation stone for you to stand up first, so you get the next step to reach, right? Before you were playing with a stone and living in the cave, and later somebody built a house, so you start to farm. So you have stable life to study the universe secret. Otherwise, you are chasing an elephant. Did you ever appreciate who created the farm thing? Never. I know. And yeah, for whom to give you guys so much knowledge to separate it to worldwidely, if my people shut hell up first. We don't tell you we have paper. This one. We don't tell you we have this. Not gonna tell you. And we don't sell the bamboo shortly, because the bamboo have to ride it before we have this one, and the bamboo have to feed the panda, and have to decorate the house. It's not enough, and the bamboo can eat, so no, bamboo no share. And you guys cannot have this one from the beginning, from my ancestor in the 105 from Thailand. This one for you to write, and you guys are writing with a goose leaf. Yes, you don't. No, that is not good to write. Of course, it's very stupid. We write it with a beautiful pen to use with a sheet. Never mind, maybe next time. Yes, we have never writing with that kind of thing. We have a very good things to keep forever already, but we don't tell you that it's from the nature. We got it from the of course show, and he hiding in the mountain. So we just take the stone and use it. That's it. And we use we are not going to kill the groove, and no, we shaving the horse. We use the hair. That's it. They'll grow again, so we can make more. Of course, different size of it, depends on what you're willing to use. Yeah. And finally, you guys got a sharing with how to have a paper so you don't use the goat skin. The goat is not big, and you have to kill the goat and use the skin, and that is for first very super heavy, and second you're killing the animal, keep killing, and it will never be enough. And this one is actually created by quite too boring for it to have. We were melting some fiber from the tree, trying to make something interesting without the silk. And these things are jump up. We think, okay, can use for toilet paper first. And a year later, we make it better for you to write, and later we make our own to make it beautiful. But you didn't know that sometimes we add the gold inside. All the artists got their own signature, but only the paper. This is how we identity that the old treasure is real or not. That thing can't fake. You don't know that, doesn't matter. So first, if my sister didn't share you this one, and later we don't share you the printing skill too. Now you guys still writing hand by hand. How many people, how many book you can make actually by the goat skin handwriting on that, and with the groove, the hair with the groove is, and I don't know how you call that, the ink, the ink. What is my well, where is that one actually? We have to control the size of the beautiful letter we're going to write. And the bamboo we have to covering our pen for making it beautiful and making sushi. So no sharing, sorry. This is the bamboo we are yes, before we have this kind the paper, we don't use something heavier. We use this thing can fly, but make it bigger and wider, and still can score it to carry the knowledge, light, kind of like this kind of light. So the knowledge can separate faster. Exactly. And shaping easier. And if you wrote something wrong, this is small piece of each other tied together. Take it out and put it in a new one. What's the problem? Yes. We're not going to use something still be heavy though. We're lazy people. And got to make it beautiful. This one is a very cheap one, just about €1. So this one is a very cheap one, but yeah, back to the day we sell you, yeah, expensive surely because. And for you guys still using the pen with the goose, interesting. I don't know where you guys got ink, but we got ink from Jehovah. He hide in the stone. We got a lot of color. Yeah, I know once Van Gogh that trying to get the very expensive blue. Hey, that blue we were painting on the pot was not something a lot, hiding a lot, just in the mountain next, just walking and carry it back and easier to, as much as you like, just take it. Mm. Mm. You guys never understanding. Interesting. In Chinese we say, as long as you keep the mountain stand, you will have more than enough wood for you to make fire later, no matter you need it or not. So we must to make the mountain stay first. But above everything, we don't go. So we leave the mountain stable and we taking care of the mountain. No matter what happens, we go nowhere. Understand? Don't worry, we've been exiled a lot from Yahweh too. We got lots of shit from him. We did a lot of shit for him, of course. We got bad punishment, but once we also been asked to go, like how you people say that, desperate, like going everywhere to live onto somewhere else's country like this thing, we directly say no. Why we have to? We were killing, yes. That time we were being killing punishment a lot, but we believe that yeah, do your own, do the K, but we are standing here and going nowhere until you're happy. And by the further study, by the physiology, if this is a game and there is people trying to kill us, and we are not afraid, we just standing there and watch until you're happy. So the side A will start feel boring, so the side B got nothing to do. So the side B will get safe. That's it. This kind of game is because you have a reaction and emotional. So the side A will feel interesting, and the side B afraid, or the side B run, and the side B do something to attack it back. So the side A thinks that is quite interesting. It's like a poker game or something, and the gambling. So this game will continue. And we people, we don't join this thing. We did something wrong. Hey, yeah. That's past. Yeah, we're not happy. No, that. Gonna partnerships. Come. We wrong, we pay. Sure. But negotiate with the price and the fee too, of course. And we pay. That's it. Go? No. Change it to something else for us. It's impossible for us to go. Why? Because just we don't want it. Oh. We got killed. We got house taken. We got people kidnapped. We got something very bad. But we don't give any emotion back until him feel boring. Then stop. Then find we talk another time, make a new covenant. And we say, oh, we done with that? Fine, though. So this be a gun. Gun, though. Then had a new one. Okay, though. This is how religion works, actually. Oh, yeah, back then. So when you guys still walking, writing things with a goose. No. This is a very cheap one, actually. I opened it yet, though. And this is something you're supposed to use. It's called pen. And the hair, of course, we don't carry anyone. This is on a horse. Different quality of a horse, different kinds of hair. This kind of pen can start from very small size, as small as you want, to a very super big one, like you mopping the floor, of course, because we like it. And after, if you open this, it's supposed to be super soft, so you can write anything you like it, including order from the road to Judy. And you can very easily control how much water the ink you want. Yeah, so this one will like this, whatever you like it. That's it. Nobody died, animals survived, everything beautiful, the nature beautiful. We got what we need. Quality is so nice, and we don't sell you, surely. This kind of thing, we're going to hide it. Why? No, there's no why. So if the bamboo is very deep, small, use a small pen. If you want to write big, get a bigger bamboo. That's it. And actually, this big pen also can write a very small letter. Why cannot? What is the problem? It's about control your power anyway. Just control your own self. That's yeah. My writing is ugly because this kind of thing needs to have lots of patience, but I don't have patience. So as long as you have enough patience, you can write anything like it with this pen. Any language, any letter, any size you want it out, anything you like. Yeah, anything, including stone. We did a lot, of course. We have to write something inside the cave. Otherwise, you have to too boring. And tempting for the pot to sell. Yeah. Interesting human history from BC 1000 to 2004. And why? Because from BC 1000, because we don't want to talk about earlier. When the I Ching existing fully recall in the Chinese traditionalist language, now we are using now exactly the same one, just a little bit different writing. Fully recall, fully negotiate. There's no Egypt yet. There's no the triangle thing on Earth to be no actually. There's nothing else for you guys to know. For you guys that time you have only stories. Yeah, but you are not really to face the story, so kind of like Viking people, something like that. They were quite smart to negotiate with Yahweh too, but and please don't seek us for Chinese people earlier history. We are not willing to know, and no, it's not willing for you to know. So yes, I don't know how you guys count the time from the century, the first year. But whatever. In 105 is my ancestor Thailand before for create you for the paper for you to write, and later for you for printing you to use. Out of us, you guys are still playing with stone. What a history of scarce and shit. Of course, if you still know your Lord Yahweh, this fucker, you should know. For him, there is no most ridiculous to be. There is only more ridiculous for him to achieve. He always liked to pick up a garbage or something infamous to slap the wall the most hard and panties slap. Not my religion though. Was the King David the most shining one? He was almost been forgotten by his own parents. But yeah, I want the most small one in the short and probably thinking the so super small boy. But now the shining one, brother. And I don't know why you guys don't know the story. Being chosen is a very bad luck thing, because after King David being chosen, suddenly he was playing with a goat and being asked back, and Yahweh suddenly put the oil on him and say, "Hello, you go, you're the king now." What? Did he just sit down on the king's seat? No, his life does stuff fucked up like shit though. Well, if you still remember, or if you changed the story yet, then he was actually got a lot of shit. Once I died, I think he experienced everything. Starving, chasing, murdering, all shit can have, betrayed him. His own people want to kill him. And he been chasing, hiding in the cave, the nature. Almost wants to suicide himself. Before the moment he almost about to give himself up, suddenly he become the king. Yeah, classic again now. Was he surprised you? Mostly Betty can speak though. And he asked Moses to leading all the group of people suddenly just go out of Egypt and without any rules and get as a leader. Also a judge at the same time. A judge. A judge? To dealing with a problem in between the people. Yes. The thing is, if you have to dealing with the problem itself, then you have to understand what happened first. So you have to communicate with the people to understand the things first. What happened? So you can know who did wrong, who did right, aren't you? And mostly can't talk. Interesting, no? So, but Yahoo still insisted to do it. And mostly never volunteered though. He was walking on the desert and playing with his goat. And he been kidnapped with a fireball of stupid drama shit. Mm. And Yahoo asked him to talk. He said, huh? What? He said, no, I can't talk even good. Hey, sorry, no. Find somebody else. Yahoo say, no, you're going to talk. He said, no, I can't talk. He said, no, you talk. He said, but I just can't talk. I'm a speaker. I'm a slow speaker. He said, yeah, no worry. I will put my words in your mouth. I'm the one making people talk. So you go. Moses said, no. Say no. Here you go. Being chosen only have one option, that quit is not an option. Huh? He wants you to steal something, do it. No matter how much less you want to do that, but it doesn't matter for him. So mostly have to negotiate with your people while you guys are working the worldwide, and say, if you guys have a fight for the gold, he's a judge. Can you tell me about you which goat of your judge being chosen by Yahweh to lead all the people? Is it making sense? Not ridiculous? Ridiculous. So Moses tried to quit another time. Say, hey, how long take me to just have a one case? And yes, quit is still not an option. So later Yahweh say, oh yeah, seems like you really can't talk, so I'll give you some help. So his brother Yaron been very bad luck to involve again. The volunteer. Moses still can quit. If Moses not ridiculous enough, but King David not ridiculous enough for you? There was a guy called Yuana. Yuana, I don't know how to say. Yahweh said, hey, Huru, go to Nineveh. He said, oh, hell, he just run. Take another opposite boat and run without even arguing. And Yahweh directly put him in the belly of a big fish. And after him being released, he said, hey, go to Nineveh. It's another option for you to choose. You just go, hey, fuck it. And well, if it's not enough for you, yeah, you have more cases, of course. There is a very bad walker, the one that have a crying, a lot of crying book. You guys can profit, whatever. He was crying like fuck. All his request is, hey, please take my life, fuck. Get fuck up in skip of because. Please take my life. I am not willing to do it anymore. But it's not an option. And people are mocking on me. You lie to me. But it doesn't matter, you just talk, whatever. And there's even another guy. Oh, Ishije, something. Ishije, yeah, guys. Yeah, I directly told him, for you to go there to talk something. They will listen, but not follow. And she said, so what is the matter for me to do that? Doesn't matter, you go. Mm. Do you still know your Lord, actually? There is no most ridiculous. There is more ridiculous. Always. And he does only like to pick up the most people or thing look like the garbage the most to slap the whole world a lot because it's ridiculous as pen and shame. This is why he like this kind of the game because it's shame and shame is harder than pen. Hello, is it my lord? Whose lord? Whose religion? I don't know what you guys thinking. We've always know that. So this is we people have basically fine with that because we're not joined that guy in the beginning, and we know it already. So hi, yeah, same words again from a place that not even existing on you guys' map, and the language you guys didn't even know that exists, and from a people that broken like hell, and got almost zero credit for all the study in lives. And hate the religion from the first second upon to tell the religion story. And I got zero credit. I supposedly but all the time in the history class, and now I'm recording your history. This sounds familiar for you. And I got exactly zero credit in my life. You can check that. Now it's counting you for you people's percentage with math. For me, the maximum I can count is 10 plus 10. That's it. 11, I start to forget. It looks familiar for you guys. Don't worry, I don't like the job a lot, and I hate it too. And I'm not a fucking prophet, I'm a fucking slave, that's it. And I hate whatever I say to you guys, and have to do for you guys too. I don't basically care, I care basically shit. I care only what I want to care. And I have been betrayed by you people enough. All the people, especially family I guard for thousands of years, enough. And if you still want to call somebody gentle, then how about change your name for the star of your flag or nation? Does he not a gentle quote? There's a thing. Why you people always cannot understand what is going to happen and what is the consequences? It's because you guys decided the time of the so-called prophet actually is just somebody can talk to the other side after the second temple being destroyed by Yahweh himself twice, or both by himself to keep. Yeah. And you suddenly decide that that time stop everything, just explained by what had before. But there's another ridiculous thing that you still use your low Talmud to fight with 1,000 years ago people and record it, because you guys say this thing need to keep updating because the time is different. So the law will be different to explain. This is making sense. But what Yahweh has already said is I already said cannot change. What the logic in here? Are you fine? So the Talmud law can keep explain because the time different. Back then, you don't have a computer. You don't have a phone, so you don't have a problem with taking somebody's private picture. This kind of case can do, but now you have because you got camera. So the Talmud law improves itself. So this working for thousands of years. You trying to fighting with each other, and there is no correct answer. There's only better answer for that time to use. Good, exactly. So why if back then Yahweh can send someone to talk, now he can't. He really would like to know, but please don't answer under this video. I'm not the one seeking for the answer. Okay, the sky is open. My mind is not. The sky is open, just on top of your head. And the question also from Yahweh, please answer yourself. I'm not really seeking for the answer. While you're waiting for the Messiah, understandable, okay? As a rescuer, for rescue everything. Okay. If your Talmud law still is the original one, then the Messiah setting is supposed to be the blood of King David. You guys got it. Like this, a V, and the Kohen Haggadah bloodline. You guys got it. Still keep it with the recall and the prophet. The prophet. What is prophet? Just a psychic can talk to the other side. But you guys agree with that? You don't have it after the second time of Bimba, but the Messiah setting is supposed to be 3, and plus the outcome is Messiah. So where you want to get the Messiah actually? By your own? Yeah, you can get a two bloodline just with a so-called so cute chosen boy with a Kohen Haggadah, same time with a King David with a recall inside with yourself. And what about prophet? You guys say that's no good. That's a witch thing. Evil can't have though. But the Messiah must to have this setting with the prophet, so the Messiah. And actually, you guys didn't realize why Messiah have this kind of setting. Interesting. Huh? My people tell me actually. Explanation is very simple actually. The King David is a royal. The royal mean the law, the rule, the law. Got the power to say, hey, no, puppy, doesn't it? It's called a royal right. To lead the country and to decide the country where to go. Got the right to punish somebody if this is not correct. And the Kohen Haggadah to fix and leading all the religion. Once if they fucked up, he got to point it out and to report to Yahweh once a year, going to some tent to report. If you still remember that. So he got the right to fix the society. Once the society is walking the way not good. So he already got 2 rights two kinds of very special and powerful rights. One, fix the country. Second, fix the society and the religion. And the profit setting is mean that it connect to Yahweh. So it's going to pass a wolf on Yahweh is even more scary actually. Because once if you still believe Yahweh is the most powerful one, all the things can exist ever, then if he say A, then there's a A. So there's a lie, there's a lie. So royal fixing country, the religion people, and the society fixing, and the directly order from the Yahweh, the commissar. The outcome. Having found this one. It's actually quite horrible ourselves. So the royal they decided people first is right or not in the society, and by directly order from the Yahweh, it means that it actually sounds very hell actually. And you are waiting for him to act like a prince and to give everybody so sweet thing. Are you joking with me? This is not a problem actually. What you expecting him to do is the most ridiculous. You expecting him to do bring you guys back to the promised land. Alright. It's a promised land that the one fully with the honey and the milk, that one. If yes, okay. Is that the land not the one that your guys are standing now? So, alright. Bring you guys to the promised land. Unless this land is not the promised one. Okay. Second one. To collect your people from separate everywhere to together to the promised land. Are the people now living there are Chinese? Most of us. If not, then who are living there? Why you need to collect? Not even need to mention I have different passports or whatever. Okay, and the third one. You guys do want him to... For you guys to rebuild the third temple. Are you joking with me? Twice the temple bombed by Yahweh himself by super dramatic story actually. And the pharaoh kind twice you build, he bombed it, and you want to build a third time. Are you joking? In Chinese we say mistake once, understandable. Twice, no, okay, already can change. The third time, must fool. Joking me? Alright, so actually, basically at the beginning, when you were in the worldwide for 30 years, for Yahweh say, I have to turn your mind, but the boy will say that the God can get lost. Okay. Or he asked you guys to build something shining for him to use, only for religion, for a ceremony itself, not for your own to use. Either for him to only to use, only for once a year or twice a year. That's it. Until you make the gold click. And of course, you want Messiah to bring you all world so suddenly peace. First. Peace is a comparison. If there's nobody sending a bomb, they're coming to peace. But you guys have problem with each other. So you're not willing to stop it. So there's no peace ever could come from. And if the peace suddenly just coming like this, like that there be like when the peace come, they're called Uto bomb. Huh. The Uto bomb is something that never exists. Once the Ima from the so-called chosen super cute lovely boy asked me, she said, Messiah is going to take everybody to heaven at the same time. I say, did I misunderstand? Is that everybody going to heaven later, or that she said, not what everybody going to heaven together at the same time? I was alright. Now I was out of language, matter. Heaven is not somewhere you go after you. No. What does it mean? Everybody go at the same time. Whatever you like it. And the Messiah actually identity like the last generation judgment counting this kind of character carrying the fire from the hell with anger and with a bill to pay. There is also another way to say that this Messiah will be Yahweh himself to dealing with the thing. Huh. We Chinese people, we always have a very mature system to identity these kind of people like me who are talking to the other side, what kind of level we are, what kind of power, what kind of function we have. Because we born like this, we can't choose it. If you born can see, you see. If you born can't see, you probably can train, but but you'll never achieve the level like that. You can go to God. It's not, you will never achieve the level like that. People born to do that. So we never choose it. But there are lots of fake, of course, like you guys have in history, lots of problems. But you decided to end it. We know there's impossible for us to do that. This thing, there's a fake, easier than that have a system and have a identity way for check it first before it work. This kind of people going to the royal house is not just work. No, check first. How to check? Not going to tell you, but check. So there's lots of different departments for us to put these kind of people for, kind of like me. Different level, different function, different way, different language, different parts of destiny of the country, of the people, of the relationship. There's no end for us. We got lots of time, like you guys got lots of fake. Making mess, of course. History fucked up. Everybody about to die, like you guys have with a very embarrassing name. You guys believe that was Messiah once before? We got it too. But we don't tell you how I shut the fuck up. We know that was our mistake because we didn't check well before. So we upgrade the system. The way to check the fifth psychic. That's it. The psychic, the people like me, yeah, if you call it. Talking people, yeah, guys, we are war wildly a lot. The amount you don't believe it. Yeah, I don't want to hide it. It's a chapter 10. Read it. The amount. Like the star on the sky, huh? Yes, everywhere on the world, every corner. We know each other, of course. We don't know each other in a personal way, but when we meet, we know each other. And don't worry, we know each other where, who in where, of course. Not all the global worker like me, we got the same message, same time, like enter to everybody. On the other hand, that's the first one. I just tell you the guys in the video, that one, we all got the same information at the same time. And of course, we're talking to each other. without language. In a way you don't understand, never mind. This kind of thing only happened before once or twice. Usually we can't get all the information, the same information at the same time. Because it means that it's a big decision for you how to do and how to change. If one or two or one area get it, well, okay, still can talk. And the other area can negotiate too. People working together. The earth is a big existing, so yeah, of course we get asked for help. But this time we all got the same worldwide by the same order, the same message with the exactly same words. And that actually is not an notification for us. Usually we gather some notification to do for us to avoid something happen later. But this time this is not a notification. How to say this actually? We didn't know how to say it actually before at the beginning. It is actually in a record. Usually we get the information from Yahoo. It's supposed to be like Yahoo want me to do something. He will give me some hint or some small short, and you're dealing with it yourself later. But you get a job first. Congratulations. But you fix yourself. But this time it's not a thing like this. It's not a message. It's a fully letter with the opening, with the in the middle to tell why, and with the end with the judgment with the seal too. We haven't got this kind of thing for a long time, and this is sealed for all the generation. All the people can see, all the people still know that this kind of thing existing get it. You people are the only one not get it yet. And actually you get it because I told the boy and the boy's family. What I got? Nothing. They just blocked me. So there's no information. This is why I have to make this stupid video for you guys to know. I don't think you will believe it anyway, whatever. But yes, the decision has been made and it's sealed with anger, with basically craft with fire. That messenger is not a notification, that is a judgment decision for us to know. That's it. And there's no space to negotiate. All the way I've been blocked. All the excuses we ever could use is not acceptable because it's legally being blocked. And there's only one way still existing, but you guys can't believe it, but never mind. I'll tell you. There's only one way can ever change this outcome before it happens. And the answer is actually inside still the same cartoon. The only cartoon that I made specifically for you guys, but you never know. Interesting. And all of your destiny and all where you came from and who you were actually, who you are. And the cartoon just 3. The first one I was 5, the second one I was 9, the third one just released 2 years before, 3 years before. That's it. The one you guys only know the music, but don't know what it is. The one I only watch it. The princess is very bad temper. Yeah, the beginning was hopeful, shining, royal, of course. Let everything opposite. how the movie being made is also quite interesting. Maybe next time adaptation of that. Yeah. And the solution for your way out in a second one. That's it. In one song. I'm going to tell you that the song is already in the book with Yahoo changing the small and big letter for to play in the stupid thing. I don't know what to do that. I don't know what that mean. Actually, I don't care. Yeah, but it's a nice song actually though. Yes, that is the only way out. Yeah, but I think I can tell you guys that doesn't matter because you're not walking. Yes, that cartoon named Lion King. Yeah, the first one Mufasa is shining royal. Got a hole for the Simba. Surely, this is still a normal story. The second one got the fucking Rafiki to call my fucking name as Kiara. I was, this is why I named Kiara. And she fall in love with a gent, of course, who been exiled, that he can't get close to it. And of course, the gent trying to get into the society with Simba. But in the end, Simba decided to exile him. Then there came a song who Yehovah gave you guys called One of Us, because the song will sing he is not one of us. Who is who? The princess trying to save him, of course. She been stabbed twice. The last time was stabbed by his father's old face in a screen. The boy run, 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 until he lost all the faith. Then he can't see himself fully in the mirror. And the princess, they both of them only see themselves only half in the mirror. The other half gone. Then they realize they have to be one. So they found a way called love. So that song is named Love Will Find a Way. Like life itself will find a way, always. Love will find a way too. Yahoo is strong, of course. Time is strong. The power is strong. If there's anything can cross time and cross power and cross everything, there's only two things. One, the bloodline connect together. Like my ancestor before, 1,000 years before. Still my ancestor surely. 20 Kohen. And love. If the love is strong enough. This is only two things what can change Yahweh's decision. The bloodline first. You have to take your family back. What I found for their family names once lost in the war, they're not willing to take the record back. The record is from the official record. It's not the record from somewhere. It's from the official record actually. And that was not from a miracle. It was from people kind help around. That's it. From the people speak the language I can't. They help me to write a letter. From the people get my letter. Try to translate to a language I can read. And trying to make sure with me the detail. I say, I'm sorry, I really can't speak the language, but this is all I know. And I told them the story, how I got them back before, and how supposed to about to pronounce it. And then I say, I really can't read anything, but I only got the record by the signature, but that's it. I keep apologizing to them, but I say, it's okay, it's fine. They're trying to help me a lot. I walking, the people heard that I'm looking for this kind of thing. They were the one bad name before, but they don't care. I say, I don't blame the history, but I want to get a family back. That's it. History is something back, already in the past. They say we understand, but that does help. They help. The government help. The people help. My people help. The only people don't help is your own people. Seriously. I gotta record if you really need it. I ask your people, please translate the name to me, please. I really can't read anything, please. And it's a handwriting. No one replied me because I'm Judy. I ask your recording archive. I say, could you please help me to a little bit translate it, just a little bit, please. You guys are the only one that never replied. The one I replied. I send it with my own email. It's not by the one with your but my own. And I apologize to everybody. I say, if there anything I can help, please let me know. I am willing to help. I can't just put all the stress on you because I can't read. I'm sorry. I say, it doesn't matter. We help. Because once we help them too. Other if us that time we open the port in Shanghai, they will do things bad, worse even. So they appreciate our sacrificing. I say, no, it's a bad thing, it's the past. They say, no, but now you are looking for the history. This is the history, so you have us before, no? I say, if you say yeah, then yeah. Then they say, yeah. So this is what we can do now to read the language you can, no? I say, hey, yeah. People help people, people help people, people help people. Not by anything miracle, not by anything the boy will say mysterious shit. In a real war, with emails, with language, with people kind, with people signature, with people translate. That's how I found them all back with the official record. Once we thought they are all gone. And later, a lot of official record department sent me saying, no, sorry, they did not. Congratulations, they were alive. I say, what? They say they were alive. Walking out of the war. I say, really? They say, yes, it's real. We record that. We are sorry, but we did record that. But they walked out, probably not so good, some good, but they were alive. I said, really? I said, oh. I was shocked out of language. They said they will check for me later for more information. You can get contact. And I did get it. And I tell the family of the boy, of course. I want the family to get back to the family. They blocked me without even answering the message. That's it. Some of your people ever do. Never replied. Just blocked it. So you always see in the history. Believe nothing by the so-called prophet until what the prophets say happened. Then you come from the prophet. Such a stupid action. The Chinese people did it once or twice. Later we found it. Damn the hell. Once, if at the beginning we just trying to calm down and ask the prophet one or two questions, we can skip the whole shit by just one or two move. Small change, not penny even. But avoid all the shit happen later for so many hundreds of years. Yes, this is why the prophet being sent. And this is what the price you guys always pay. I believe not first. Deny the first. Yeah, understandable. Read the one saying. People are afraid of what they don't understand, so they deny it. Yeah. Well, you guys got the most amount of the so-called profit for the same thing. About in the same situation. And happened about the same thing. and you never realize that yeah, you guys you guys are the only one actually on the earth for all the people ever exist, not people, all the creature ever exist on the earth, that you must to see the consequences from the prophet once say that the Lord is not happy, the city is about to gone, and he's wrong to about to exile you guys, and you never believe it because war is not coming with a sweet, come with bitter shit and judgment and punishment, something heavy, hurt. Mm. So, or every time what you have ever did, like it, heard it, exile it, or directly kill it until Babylon really fall. You know, all that support. That's the bad luck a prophet can ever have. There was only one or two prophets get the good luck. Walking David still asking that two or one. Besides that, nobody got a good end. We have very enjoyed this job, of course. We just can't love it more. We know, of course. Before I open this channel, of course I know. With these kind of people, we know before we've been sent what we are going to do. We are only got shit. If we are lucky, probably stay alive, but not good. If not luck, I'll probably just die. So what? It's not first time. So yes, we don't know from mistake. I deny the words first, once or twice. But I already can't count how many of prophets for the same words that you guys deny, and excel by the same words, same circling. You just not feel tired of it. Yeah, I already feel sick. I already said that before. And yes, I still love the boy a lot with all my soul, but I have already completely not like him already. I can't control love. I can't control where my heart is going to longing for him, but I can control it myself not to like. So their family is still with me. The paper, I don't know how to deal with it. None of your people willing to answer the message. You know, send the Robbie around my land. Yeah, they got a letter, of course. I published for you guys on the stupid website. Yeah, he got a messenger. He got a phone number. Surely this is his friend. The WhatsApp still been black. Yes. And I have already told him that he's the last one I ever willing to reach. So now I'm going to reach nobody. Not trying to help anybody, but getting myself better because they always treating me very bad all the time just for you people. Now I finally release it because I don't like the boy at all. Love is love. Like is another thing. And we people already discussed, yeah, the so-called prophet people, so-called actually people very bad luck like me. We got the same consequences, how to say the English, the same idea for the one decision. They will keep silent. War wildly. All you people made a lot of same mistake, but I believe the so-called the prophet that were real were only the people that speaking only sugar. say, yeah, no worry, the Lord is going to bless you, no matter what you did, He will protect you a lot. He's Yahweh. This is why you guys have this new only shook. Then after this kind of people showed up, everything of course fucked up. And at the same time, there was also, of course, they'll have another one have bitter words like me to say that the country is about to gun now, or guys, DHL is grounded. Then yeah, humanity, you will choose a sugar one to listen because it's more comfortable. In Chinese, we just say 忠言逆耳. The real war always going opposite with your ear to listen. Burning shit. You like to choke yourself while you're listening. But this is the only truth you should ever believe. If everything comfortable, you fucking die. And yeah. He's not angry anymore for quite a long time. He was angry like a fucking shit before, like a crazy lion walking in the fire, non-stop, noising like hell. My friend called me that, hey, can you turn down the value? I say, can you turn down the value? Will everybody know that he's angry, shouting, of course, until he goes silent. Now one day, suddenly, slowly, full silence for quite a long time. It's more scary, actually. Some might it, I feel quiet. But yeah, once he falls silent means that he already decided something very big to do. And there's no way to negotiate with him because he's not talking at all. We got him, of course. Hey, can you talk? Hey, he just, that's it. It is mean there's no way to negotiate. There's no space. He already got the line of himself. That's it. And the only way for you guys out in Lion King, second one, Lion, love will find a way. And actually, in the third one, called Mufasa, the so royal great Mufasa wants a so great king for the land. Yeah. Rafiki finally tell Kiara the real story. Didn't you guys watch? He's supposed to be not be the king. The one being exiled, the one supposed to be the king. He's a small one. He's a gentle coming from nowhere. He been the king because he earned it. Like a king did. He earned people's trust and people willing to be leading by him because he earned it and he proved himself by what his behavior show up. Is it not how you to put your ticket for your president for your country by his behavior better than the other one? This is how people follow the leader. Yeah. But you guys never care how people look at you, so you put a very beautiful face on the global. Now we feel very about to puke the face. I don't know where you get it. Something you just hide it yourself. Don't show the global for your insider information. Put a good face on the global. But the voice says doesn't matter. Global what think is global shit. You do whatever you like. Okay? It happened before once, 8 years before, when you don't look anybody else and everybody still start to do the same thing. You don't know that because you never care. Could be understanding what he say on the news. We people hate it a lot. For you inside to understand, for you inside to improve your courage better. But this is not a face to put in the global. The global got their own view. Everybody have their own way and own view to see things. You should put a mask on it. Not mask, but the other face, at least looking better. Not so attractive, and there's lots of things that you can keep just in between your people. We understand that you have to encourage yourself and have to make yourself stronger together by some tough words, but the tough words is already barely people can understand, so keep it inside you and showing the global the other one. The same about thing, but change the sentence. Is that hard for you guys? All the country have this one, so this is why we have a one called the one negotiate with the other country, the government department, what is talking whatever immigration shit. Yeah, the face for the country. Don't you guys have that one? If has, where's that? If no have, then your guy fucked up. Why? Is your government have problem? You lost something? War is already stupid enough. The reason is more stupid for us to understand. Nobody want to understand what happened in there because it's too complicated. Have to study history a lot. People only look a little bit the news, and the news is not looking well. Guys, ugly like hell. Really, it's not only just I say. I don't care who is he. We don't know who is he actually. But the face is twist. The voice is twist fat, even harder. If put inside, understandable. Put outside, why? Why we have to look that twist face? And we are all busy. People have work to do. We watch news for about 5 minutes. That's it, enough. Why we have to understand what happened for study for thousands of years of history, for what happened in between you guys, and to understand that 5 minute news? No, we simply feel wow, the twist face. Wow, that's what a global view for you now. You guys have lots of beautiful guys, beautiful women, really, a lot. I will say probably the most best one you ever have. Like you got that kind of long legs, so beautiful. If I have that kind of leg, I'll be naked walking on the street all the day. You can just pick up somebody looking okay, nice, talking nice, and say the same words while you're showing on the news now in another attitude. Then they feel different for the global. Only by the way you're talking now. Just like now I'm talking something, of course not really so good, but I'm not going to shout, it's tired. But once if I'm shouting, oh well, I'm anti-system, surely. Yeah, but people, your guys, your country is about to go under. By the way, looking really so ugly. Why we have to help you? We can't convince ourselves actually. We tried. We Chinese people we talk. How we can help them like before. When we open the pot from the Shanghai, we confronted it. So and the history is something past. Don't keep use something the global is already paid enough to emotional kidnap the whole world. First, who didn't got a war? Who didn't win? Who didn't lose? Well, the poor German said one. They also making fun on themselves. If you once willing to win a war, choose the other side with them. But yeah, but who didn't lose? Who didn't fucked up? Everybody did. Who didn't die? Everybody died. So, and yes, the war did lots of bad thing back then. In the bad time, we got it. You got it. All the world got it. Now still lots of land are pending and fixing. Got PTSD with that. So they're trying to skip that. They're trying to make it fade and fade and fade by time, because time will fade everything. Unless you don't let it do the way it's supposed to. You keep mentioning and mentioning and mentioning. So the Udu will never hear. I forgot in which chapter, but About chapter 5. Yeah, about chapter 5, the up one. History is past. Past is pen, yes. History is a fireball. If you are just carrying a fireball, you will get nothing. Your hands are busy with carrying a stupid fireball and you got burned. And the wood will forever not hitting. Surely, of course, you are burning. What do you want? Surely you have to put the fireball down first so that the wood heal. And we talk later. So first you can heal. You won't pen. And later after you heal, together we look it back. Wow, what a fire stupid ball once we ever did it. Yeah, and making fun on that. That is what history is supposed to write in the textbook for you, is for remind you not to do a stupid something. So recall, not story, recall. For you to remind yourself not to cross the line before. Stupid once before. Again. That's it. It's not for you to use like a weapon, to use the same thing, to say, oh, everybody have to pay you with this. Why? Once, yeah, probably. If you use this kind of thing once a while, long time at once, yeah, sorry, we really still feel guilty, but we still pay. But guys, how long did you use this one already? Actually, it's not about any kinds of people, but how long have you used this kind of thing for the emotional kidnap for the global? Actually, people feel tired by the same excuses, and actually, the history was wrote by the global or everybody together. It's not by one country or two countries. That time everybody gets stupid shit and being stupid blind together. It's not one or two can achieve this kind of stupid shit achievement. It's global to achieve together. So, what do you want from the world? I just ask. What do you want? What do you physically want from the world itself to pay you back for the thing has already gone and complete it back anyway? Yeah, how can do it? Of course, the times don't know. Die is die. And if you keep saying everybody did wrong and you guys didn't did wrong, this is even more ridiculous. I don't want to even talk about this one. It's very bad actually. Maybe the next one is ugly. Things coming with the consequences. And the consequences caused by something before. It's even more ugly for me to say. So think it yourself. Why people have to do this kind of thing to only you people? What you did before this one? Yes, people get blind at the same time, follow the group to do the same stupid thing as the one say, group blind. But group blind been trying by something else before, no? And what is the driver for the gas for the machine to move? Haven't you think about that? We people already know the answer for long time. Actually, you people are the only one actually realize it yet. It doesn't matter. Actually, it's past. And why people don't help you guys now is actually not by any religion or who you are actually. It's very humanity. The second war just passed, not even a century. Everybody are tired, still broken, and still fixing the wood that is too painful even to remember it, but fixing. There's no one got the mood and the power to have a third one. First, we know it's not fun. The first and the second one just in between about a few years, and the third one cost quite a lot. Until now, still people paying. So, no one willing to have the third one. That is expensive though. People cost, land cost, everything cost. And yes, now you are having a friend to battle with you forever. And a battle with you now. In Chinese we say. And this is always walking. There is no friend will be your friend forever. At the same time, your enemy will not be your enemy forever. And it's not by some religion or mysterious shit. Because the world change. The time goes, everything change. So everybody's position change. That's it. So your enemy probably later will become your friend. And your friend probably later will become your enemy. Because the time is different. And the benefit and the history and the thing is happening is different. That's why. And it's not hard to understand actually. You might hate him now, but later something changed. You might need him. Especially we know in Chinese we don't know why you don't have this kind of common sense. It's very different. We had it about the same time from the agent. Say this kind of thing is pong down. Pong down means your friend with you as a group, as a party. The bad one should. And we say this kind of group, we say pong down. 因利而聚，因为因利而散。They're being the same group as friend. This character is because of benefit. A benefit change. So if they build up the relationship at the beginning, foundation is benefit, then the relationship will come because the benefit is change. And this is not so hard to understand actually. It's just like the currency is moving. That's it. So the benefit moving. What's the problem with you? Is the price of gold is always stable like the EKG line? No. The price of gold is always jumping like the up, down, up, down, up, down. That is why to show you still alive. So the benefit jumping too. And yeah, I know. Now you guys are having a group of battle together because of benefit. Part of because our emotional kidnap them, but I have already said last time, yes. Yeah, the sky meshes start to can't catch like before. Yes. Where did you guys get a chip for that sky mesh? Hey people. We have a line come crossing our line in our mind forever. culture. Otherwise, we will kill ourselves, consider ourselves animal. That was a movie. If you guys never watched, why I don't understand. Yahweh signature. That is with a robot. That one called what? I forgot the robot. The base on the robot is they can't hurt people, no matter what happened. They have been created by protecting people. So there's a baseline for all the rules, all the laws, and the rules to be right. Nothing cross it. If the combination outcome will be hurting a human being, they can't do it until the virus go inside the system. Yeah, this is a very famous movie sequence. That line is our line. We don't cross our mind. So of course our engineer also have this minding, of course, from the soul, while we design the complicated chip with our soul. We of course put the law on top of that. Maybe you didn't realize actually, but of course we will ask the outcome come cross it because we concept it. And we did it just by nature. This is why. It's not some mysterious shit by Yahweh to stop it. Yahweh is tired to look at. He's already long didn't look at it. Not even to mention to the so-called promised land. No. He locked himself in a so ugly and old broken tent for quite long, saying nothing, but asked me to make the stupid video now. That's it. And torture me sometimes if I don't move, of course. I will say the torch, but you people say pushing or whatever. That is all he speak now. To negotiate with me, do I going to make a movie today? That is why all the video is long, because I don't want to make it. I want to make it together, and I don't care you want to listen to the end or not, because I have already spoken. You listen. If you skip it, that is your problem. This is also Yahweh logic. Everything are in the Talmud law, everything are in the Bible. If you read, good, follow it. If you skip it, and you broke it, that's your problem. That's the law there. Why you don't read it first? Huh? Study you never, or run you score ever. Never thought of this. Never go to school. Yeah. Study you never, or run your house from school ever. It's wrote in there. Like my stupid video with so broken quality. I don't care, and no improve of course, and not hear anything. Yes, I have already spoken, and tell lots of things like a small secret or something to skip it, but you watch it, you don't watch it, don't watch it. And I have already paid for this stupid microphone for €10. Not so happy about it. That's in my twice McDonald's. Yeah, for you guys just to listen good. So and listen to Yahweh really attitude by sometimes he took my mouth, but not by the AirPods. We'll skip everything. So this kind of microphone will take every echo. That's it. He has already spoken. I have already spoken. He has had spoken. I have had spoken. A lot of things. Basically, there's lots of things should not be said during the This few video, I don't know how to call this few stupid record. Yeah, but I said it because I like it. And I know you are not going to listen to the end, of course. Surely. Who wants to see this kind of video that they just said girl attitude is so bad and the quality is so bad and not talking the fun thing and not showing good things and not entertainment too and care shit about your reaction. Yeah, I'm this kind of person. What do you want? I care shit. So yes, all the secret are hiding inside of this kind of thing, like your Talmud, such a boring law to have thousands of years, so many books, but the secret are hiding inside, huh? Same like this kind of video. I just sitting here, eating my candy, doing whatever I like it, drink. Yeah, but I have already said it. One day the history will find it, of course, like you guys always did. And start to look it back. And now you got the smart AI, so later, yeah. Please don't call me, yeah, some prophet. No, I'm not a prophet. I'm either a daughter of a prophet. Fuck it. Just a walker, that's it. Uh, and I can't give any help unless any one of you willing to open your minds to listen to the truth. Before that, nothing. And yes, of course, we people like me can help. Yeah. But first of all, like Yehovah rule, you have to willing to get help and willing to follow what our advice, which is going to must sound so horrible, by your truly heart, not by fake one, huh? And you can't fake us at all because we can see that from your aura from the first second. You don't even need to talk, and your aura can change it. Don't worry. Unless you can see, yeah, you can protect, but the original one. Mm. History is boring. This kind of video is even more boring. This kind of thing is how to save you. Yahoo is not listen to so many kinds of people like me now. He was listen sometime, yeah. Not just few. Uh, I'm not listening to what he say, but whatever. But I know there's lots of people can hear him for quite long. He's not answering anything, just silent. So yeah, the way out is very few. And if like Yahweh's logic, if he say love will find a way, then sorry for you guys that love is already gone. Because the father of the Messiah say that you want to create a relationship with me. So if you need evidence, yeah, have evidence, both can. So yeah, and I don't like him anymore. So I don't know where you guys find love. Mm. And the world is working in a way you don't like it. Well, actually, you are not don't like it. You don't like it because you don't understand it. We Chinese have this say. Once you don't understand it and you can't understand it, you start to deny it. Understandable, yeah. So we just say once before two. You guys were quite willing to know before with us mysterious shit. Yeah, that is how to understand the world. And until you've been cheating by your own self to believe on the sugar, and later you decide to lock it, and after that you can't go further. Then you start to lost Because everybody going for war. Actually, all the West still have lots of people recommend going for war, but you are the only one that still stay there for quite thousands of years. But yeah, yeah. Then later you are too far away to catch up everybody, so you start to deny it. Say, shit. Oh yeah, and yeah, of course we say nothing. There's too many thousands of years to fill you up, so and we are not your mom. That's your email to give you this kind of common sense. So. And as I know, sometimes people get the hint from Yahweh by some spiritual people to study super hard. You get some dreams, some maybe a little boy something. Yeah, you didn't get it for a long time, no? Sure. Because the cable is already in the water. What do you want? If a connection is a cable for you to connect with the phone, then everybody like me get a cable. Every kind of group of people get a cable. Your cable has been put in the water for a long time before, and in a record, what you do yourself too. Chapter 7 or 6 something. Yeah, that's why you can't hear more. And basically, because as you have say that even if he's big, you're going to listen anyway. So because you have already proved it too many times that you're going to buy for it. And I believe that you guys, if you ask yourself, you guys are called a leader of the religion who understand everything. If in 2026 then Yahweh sends somebody to speak, will you listen or will you do listen to this shit? Answer yourself. This is what it's now. You break your confidence so many times. Every time you say no, we don't do it next time. Every time you say do it next time. And I suppose I have already forgive you guys for many times. So if you guys will feel tired with the same thing, well, you're low too. And what you're praying now is not working, surely, because it's against with the law that he say at the beginning. You want him to help you just because you're chosen, or you want him to help you to win just because you want it? Have you ever really know who is your Lord and what kind of personality your Lord has? Does he ever accept this kind of shit? There was only one person in the history that ever did this kind of shit. And he got two different kinds of gifts with folk. One stupid as shit. And yes, your boy, so-called the father of Messiah, asked once Yahweh to prove himself to him above everything. I was filled. Wow, such a brave, so brave. Wow. Last time somebody say, prove yourself to me first, so I will consider to let the people go. And got to 10 different kinds of so dramatic record. And yeah, at least you guys have already broke the covenant for saying we're not going to do the same thing to the so-called voice. Next time we will believe in and they listen to it and are going to kill him first, at least over 5 to know. You have already crossed Yahweh's limited life for a long time, and he's still trying to close one eye, until now he can't close more. And yes, he did close one eye a lot before. That's why you guys still here. And now he's not even not close one eye. He opened two of his eyes. It's so scary. And yeah, what he's doing now, let you guys know that he's very busy with his counter, with his so-called bill for your people. And you guys supposed to understand more than I do that if one day the judgment will come, the first one being summoned will be your own people, and later the other. Because for Yahweh's behavior, he will clean his own house first before he cleans somewhere else's garden. So actually Messiah's setting is to judge your own people first, later the other, and punish the most. The most expensive fee ever could have is in your own people because you are chosen. And yes, and he did things back to the day all like this. Of course, now still like this. What is your problem? And you only want to be chosen, but don't want the responsibility. We people feel it's more interesting. He is not angry at you guys. Don't worry, he's not angry. He's out of disappointed at you guys. Yes, out of disappointed. There's no words I could ever found to describe his situation now for you guys' behavior. Before was just angry, shouting. Understandable. For now, he better could change his face a little bit, like an eyebrow. This is your situation by your own load. So yeah, there's no free help from the world, either from him. He never gives anything for free actually. And why the price is so expensive? By your history on how many profit you have before, and also for how hard the boy slapped the door in the recall. It is quite hardly. And how hard for them to rise up the honor. They almost about to put oil on their own self. And later slap the responsibility what is coming with the crown. Hardly, badly, so super ugly. And recorded by your own people, not me. I didn't been there that time. I was I'm not claimed to be there to such a holy thing. Yes. Combined together is you have stuff from so super angry to sad to disappointed to feel nothing. What happened just happened. He's not going to counter anything. He can't anyway. And for the global, keep doing that. If you keep doing that, then you can prepare. Yeah, such a face. And for how selfish the boy ever could be, well, maybe later or during the stupid allowed read for the stupid recall, but that surprised me actually. You've come by the history. Hey. And it's not your people first time to doing things like this. Mates. At the beginning, I really thought you guys were only existing in the cartoon called The Prince of Egypt. The people from the story. After how I've saying you are about to walk to the story. Are you more? I don't have problem with that. I'm not the one with the relationships, and it's not my end, not my history. I have already carried enough. And I have to work for Yahoo forever until the end of the time anyway, so it doesn't matter for me. And he will not help, surely. But not kill either. You let it go nature. Like Darwin said, nature going itself. So the outcome coming from yourself and nature coming from yourself. He just keep silent. That's all. And stop blaming him that he hide his face. He has never. I already say that. All of everything are in the cartoon. Only the cartoon. And all cartoon everybody watch. Also, you blame him that he's hiding his face. Why are you why are you banning the old profits? So you blame him he's hiding his face. That costs guys a lot. Are you blushing publicly? Without me? Why? Where did you get the courage? If you consider blasphemy that way, then is that blasphemy? You never hide. You can't even hide it too big, you know. And all the message cannot come out is because you're not allowed. I believe this stupid video I've been forced to make is the only one, but I don't care. So I say whatever I like and whatever I'm allowed to say. And a stupid count too. The boy say, I hate you people. I'm empty system. Okay. If I do, why I pay my life to find the name once lost? I was about to die in the forest in Auschwitz. And why I have to date him now? You guys have to know the first thing is grateful. And if you want to ask for help for something for people to give you, change and excuse. Stop using the same thing. It's already from the war too. It's too boring. So the girl bought my hair. For now, we're just for the first, the Holocaust. Pen. Sorry for the history. For the first, second. Stop blaming the country culture. What you want from them? They are victims actually. Hitler is not German. He's not born German. He born next, where that? Austria. German didn't born him. But yes, they did a bad thing in the history. By the army, by the flag with Germany. They did, yes. Very bad. But why now they still have the most expensive car? The Porsche, the price you ever will pay for a car by the German one. And they still get the best technology in Europe, in the human worlds actually. And you still said that if they are so bad. It's simple actually, because they apologize. They apologize the level even we age, I think. Can you please just stop it? Enough. They're just too over to apologize for the stupid history. All the time they're TikTokers saying, I'm just too sick of watching that. Oh, we are German, we are so bad, we had a Hitler. Hey, look, what we did, we are so bad, we have to apologize, and slap their face. And say, hey, everybody see, and slap again. And stitch them back again. They apologize, what you want. And they, for sorry, they made lots of stone global worldwide with gold. And lots of museum, lots of education. It's really serious. Educating the people is not joking one. And they have a very big area for remember, don't do the stupid same thing in the middle, in the center of Berlin. What do you want from them? Until now, they still keep saying sorry. Until we just say, hey, that enough, change something to say on your TikTok. The other country, apologize to. Austria, what do you want from them? Can they choose stay born Hitler? No. What do you want from them? The school say, oh, sorry, we should pursue Hitler that time for the art. Probably he won't do a stupid thing. Yeah. And what do you want from them later, actually? They have already heard of that. And for the other country, it's even more ridiculous. Let's say, for Netherlands, guys, they didn't get an army at all. What do you want from them? What they fight for? They don't have army. And for the East, even worse, the land is spent now still alive. They are just too ashamed to mention the town they born. It's not their fault. And we Asia, yeah, we're talking with Japan with that, of course, and with Korea, surely, yeah, have to talk. So what? We don't ask anybody to give anything to us just by the recent history past. Too stupid. That's it. And you guys have already used it for quite a long time, no matter in the sport or no matter in the music. Enough. People feel sick about that. We don't say we were sick, yes. Music is music. Sport is sport. Focus on that. That is why we have the Olympic. To take out every shit, watch the sport. Yeah. So don't bring the history inside this kind of thing. So the war will be more easy. And this is the original why Olympics is supposed to exist until you guys broke it. And this is 2026. The internet record everything. Before, yes, you betray Yahweh, you burn the prophets, yes. You might record it in your own way. Message that they're being, confused. Explain in another way later for the people. The language is very few people to speak it even. You are not willing to share. It's a very stupid thing actually, whatever. But it's 26. Everybody get an AI. And people can speak lots of language a lot worldwide, more than you think. Especially now, who is have to work these special things, speak the language that the hardest in the world, of course. And my stupid record 是可以和的 door that was closing full of the Lord. Yes. All the translation copies are didn't get the point actually. Surely. Well, why? Well, the language is not working the same. Of course, I wrote it the record with my own mother tongue, surely. And of course, I switched or the picture by few words and few small difference of small words details by a doctor pack. Yeah, this is how play language, and the AI can't find it. Sorry. Even Yahoo asked me to translate that, and the other language cannot show the thing we are hiding inside Chinese tradition. The Chinese simplify still can understand, but not fully. Because it's the same base, but the letter is still simple. So while we hide there, have to study a little bit and look very hard so they know what we are saying. And we know that. But they still can study. But you guys know, at least they're still from the same culture. We're still talking about the same way. We understand the same story. Just the letters are different. But the letter is a small thing. But the history is another thing. Especially we like to compress everything to 4 words. All my book and all my records like this. We people like to say a big thing only with 4 words. And the 4 words is combined together with few thousand years of history and lots of shit happened before. And for the good and for the bad, depending on the situation and the attitude too. So, yep, I was very unhappy being forced to make that to be recorded. So of course I wrote in the way I like. He said right, didn't say which way. And of course, if I speak English with the so-called chosen boy, and I also speak a little bit in another language while I live in Europe. Yes, of course I know the language, how to work, and the logic. So guys, we only work in our own. And this whole thing is only when you are willing to open your mind, so you understand. We are not welcome anybody who is not open their mind. So we waste our power. Like I'm making this stupid video because you're not open your mind anyway. So even I just tell you what happened, you're not going to believe until that happened. Fuck my back. So yes, that recorded being recorded with 12 language or 30, I forgot. Whatever. But yeah, the English one just for the global to understand, and the other few just for being asked, and I slap it on my face. But all the secret are in the Chinese traditional one, and there is no Chinese simplified one because I'm lazy to translate that with a clip of a word, of course, but no, lazy. And there's lots of school for you to learn Chinese simplified. I know, yes. There's no school for you to learn Mayan, and we're not willing to teach you actually. That was why that boy was being sent to him. Because I'm from this culture and I love him enough so I can explain to him, but I'm not love you everybody, so in the video I'm not going to explain anything, and I have already explained to him a lot then, but he still not accept that because he says it's not acceptable in the religion, something like that. Whatever. So the truth is still the truth, and you guys believe something that Yahweh already is angry for so thousands of years, of course. Interesting, you guys. Keep it, please. You might go kiss one more. Well, cannot actually. He's not angry at all. What you guys doing now is just for second, and the only thing might will happen, then he will probably open his eyes to look at yourself what you're doing. Well, there will be something that will happen when you guys really willing to hear the truth. And the truth will be ugly, hard to listen, but will save you in the future. Yeah. We don't know why you guys don't understand actually. In my language we say it's very good deal. Yeah, something like that. How to translate it? We can't translate actually. With a short time pen for a long time piece. Cheap. We people always look things one step back. It's not mean that they look shorter, no. We move ourselves one step back. So we look further and we look bigger. And we look in the front and we look in the back. And we count by ourselves, of course, with eating what will happen if we do this way and this way. But you people never do this. You people stand in the same position as your same knowledge or the same and accept the thing only you guys accept for thousands of years. That's why only you people have such sad story actually. While all the girl boys walking further and out further in the front to the future, you're the only one still stand there. Because everybody listen. You're the one not. And this is a real history for you to study actually. They do. They accept the so-called gender and trying to understand different kinds of culture. Thousands years before started. You are the only one ever studied it until now even. What that means is Kohen Haggadah or Kohen can't get together with a woman who convert to your religion. Why you have to have a level with your people at the beginning? And why the Kohen cannot get together with a gender? Did Mosi get that low before? Hey, no. Yeah. So your Messiah, I don't know where you guys want the Messiah to come. Why you need the King David blood, Kohen Haggadah, and Prophet plus to get an outcome Messiah. But you guys all same which show me. And there's now only one me like this. There's thousands of me, tons of me. And you want a Messiah. And so according to the original Talmud law, there's also another kind of Messiah might come. If it's not a setting with the blood of King David, Kohen Haggadah, and the prophet. This one's still saving one though. Then there come another kind called Yahweh himself. But there's another thing that Yahweh has never say how he will show up himself. If yes, he will say yes. If no, he will just say count. No, he never say. And if you never think about that, funny that. Yep. He didn't say how he will show up himself. He just say he will did it by himself. And now if you ask in terms of history, so yeah. And as my search, you guys say that people kind of like can talk to the other side, how to confirm if this was from Yahweh, have to prove it by what happened. Yeah, same story before, no? I don't know. You could all, you can say it by your own. You, uh, there was a say, prophets are always too early, and the history is just a thing that catch it up later to prove that is true. But that is only proof with true. Only check. But you guys always check this. Interesting. Actually, we got the same shit in the same time by the fake prophet back in the day. But you guys choose to lock that time and slap Yahweh face, say he can't say more. And we choose to upgrade our system to make sure the prophet's true. Interesting, no? Your blood really make you guys guys as Darwin study with a vegetable, with a gene, easy one. Your blood in 10 generations will fuck you up in a way you don't believe it. Can make you stupid, probably more than heaven itself ever coexist. And you are asking for the pure blood with Kuhn to have a pure blood. Did you just see back the history in Europe that why they give up the pure blood? Because they got the two hands and the prince, they still making fun of themselves. Pure blood, that is what they get from pure blood. And after Einstein once say, you guys really start to know Chief Einstein and Oppenheimer again. Yeah, as my study used to have good scientists, of course, everybody got, but by the medical study, it also have some rare sick ever can happen start to show up. And this kind of thing we don't know how to do because it's too rare. So if you guys still want to improve the medical itself, then the war is the best one, like I said last time. But this time punk off with yourself. Sorry for that. Not really sorry, but can you stop on me? So yes, you guys are in a very best position in the global. And I think I'm the one only saying this one out before, and I probably will get at this is a problem, but I don't care. Yeah, but I'll say that my own, not by this country, but my own, I hate the face use showing up in the news now. It's not because what he say, it's just the face to twist. I don't care what he say, but while he say the face is twist like hell, oh no, like heaven, sorry, like heaven itself ever could be twist, anger, and full of bad energy. So we simply just close the news. Bad energy will affect you, so we don't take. And you are throwing the bad attitude global worldly and translate for us the language. Thank you. We're not willing to know. And then me, myself, existing in my society, I basically never say I don't like something. And I like something because I care only what I care. So if I say I don't like something, it means I have already decided for quite a long time and think it for quite a long time. Otherwise, I'll say I don't care. But guys, I really hate the face. It's not because who he is, but just the face is too twist. It made me puke actually. I puke, basically puke twice. I don't understand language. I don't watch it at all. I just watch a little bit by 1 or 2 signs and I puke. That's why I hate it. And I won't be the only one. And if you have a longer view of the history, then look further. And it's very stupid for the boy and his family, and also you people too. You're running. Same. Hell again. Yahoo is chasing. There's nothing can run out of his hand. There's also nothing can skip by him if you still believe his. We say in Chinese, there's nothing can run out of the sky, and there's nothing new under the sky. Where are you running to? It's 22. You got your own land. The worst part is actually you have your own population of people among the global world. It's actually a very bad thing because it actually means that each of you or everybody know where you are. People won't do that stupid shit again because it's too stupid. Actually, you are the one that doing the same thing and saying that it's no good. You feel it's funny. You treat people like animals, didn't you? Look at your own news. Is that something supposed to show to the global? Something you just hide it in your own. Why not? Why have to show us out? Why? Why you need the global to give you clip to say, yeah, that is right? If you're doing something ugly, close the door. If you want to open the door, then everybody are looking. And if everybody looking, judging. Judging now means have to talk, judging inside the mind. An outcome in the future. No one know what the future can happen. Either you know about, but detail no. And people free will walking. And now you're having very bad, ugly face. And objectively running from your Lord and against your own time with the Lord. And the law is global now already. While we don't know you before. Now the global start to study the history and study your law. Is that fun? What kind of reason you want people to give you the hint? Because people owed you, or because you want it, or because you're chosen. People don't take that shit. Human beings don't take that shit. It's not about who you are, we just don't take that shit. If I just stand up and I ask everybody to give me a lot of money, by the reason that I'm making the stupid video for walking to Yahoo where everybody accept that? Of course not. So walking this for fucking further. Use an acceptable reason, huh? If you walking nice, you're paid cool. History? Yeah, use once in a while, but you have already used it ugly. Whatever. And the men now. The land got its own spirit. I've already said last time. The land can choose how to hold the people. Once the land don't like what on it, they took it out. You are the only people don't know that still, of course. And I believe, I bet no one will look the video till here, so because it's over 3 hours and before I have another one. So yes, the land got its own view and own spirit, and the land can choose what kinds of people the land going to carry and what kind of people the land going to puke it out. And how to puke it out, you guys has already been puked out a few many times, so tired you yet? Experiencing that too? And the problem is now your big amount in there, so if you then choose to puke, and the geography is embarrassing itself already. People can puke to the next one. No, the next one is not your friend. They're your enemy. They're actually your cousin, you know yourself. And the other side for the land to puke it out is where you have curses to treating people like animals. And if you're living further, please see where Yahweh take you out before. And this time, you guys don't have mercy to open the sea. Because you don't accept anyone can achieve Moses level to talk to Yahweh directly. Like, not friend, but a bit equally to slap his face. Well, we always have these kind of people. What is the problem to that slap his face? So yes, sorry for you guys. The land is about to puke you out. Hardly, ugly, global warily. And there's nowhere for you to run to. Yep. Nowhere for you to run. Huh. Because everybody know what happened. Not like before. And if you still decided to keep this ugly face global warily, it won't be too short. Because most of the people are already take off the hands that they were trying to help like we did before. Silently, very silently. Everybody are busy. Nobody with got the time with your game. Save it. We don't take the excuses. So there's no way for you to run. You run before for thousands of years, yes. That was Yahweh still spoil you close one night and information not convenient. Nobody know what you did and why. Now it's 26. Different. And history repeat itself again and again. In the same way, it doesn't still be reason if people don't change. In my eyes, you guys are only one kind of people that weep yet. Giant baby. Grow up yet. Still drinking mama milk. Once very smart, like Freud. Now just can't look too short. And What had you already used before by force everybody to help you with the money? That don't worry, they'll change. Because it's ugly, and people start to avoid it long ago because you did it many times. You guys are all very good businessmen, super very smart. You control a lot of money. That was a good thing until you switch that to the weapon to force somebody to do something. It start to look ugly. And as my language will say, we always have many hidden cards. Oh, everybody does them. Unless you did not. And you really did not actually. The worst part is until now you're still not willing to listen any voice from the outside. Not one of you. Cogent. You are the only one still in 26. I think this is something not by my person, not to say is something proved by the public. No one ever say this kind of thing that you're gentle, so I'm not listening. Can't believe you. You can't get close to us. Can't get what am to us? No, huh? Netherlands don't say that. They are looking for the sky with sunlight only. German only play with their stupid history and saying sorry for global only. They don't have a gender problem. The other Europe still fixing themselves, and they don't have a gender problem either. Asia, we have lots of immigrant people. We are welcome them. We are welcoming the West too. We are the only people still say this, and you are the only country have two different kinds of passport for who live inside you, right? A country inside another country, or another country inside a country. What you do? You are diagnosis or separating people by their born with different kinds of passport with the same country name. How? How is that happen? So yeah, you deserve it. If I will say very hardly, and you deserve because you created by yourself. You mark yourself yourself. Nobody mark for you. You mark it yourself by the passport. There's no this kind of thing existing in the world. We in China, we do have a problem. But if once we decide to be China, we have the same passport. There is no difference. And the other country not even have this problem. You are the only country really have two different kinds of war because they are not chosen. They are the other religion, so the passport is a little bit different somewhere to mark it. So guys, you are marking yourself this time clearly, globally, worldwide, and inside your own country too. So don't ask Yahweh to help you. If at the beginning he say already, do not treat the people who call guest, because you were a guest in Egypt before, right? The first word it has ever happened. The first word Yahweh told you guys to not to do. The first time of the law is do not to treat somebody else if they are outsider and somebody coming to your house to live. You treat them good, not bad, because you were the slave in Egypt and you were the guest in Egypt. Same time. So you were before. You don't do that to somebody else. You are the only one. Only do that to people because they are different. Does Yahweh teach you that? Is it the origin time of the Lord? Why Yahweh have to teach you? Why Yahweh have to help you? If you already broke the first one, this is why he's not helping now. This is why all the global is so quiet now. Because everybody know this story already. Before we already know you guys from the Prince of Egypt. Until you guys force us to study. Then we study a lot. We people are not study easily. If we study, we have to dig the truth till the end. We don't care. We have to dig to the end. This is our culture. We say it. We say you rather to break the stone to find the truth, but not being lied by the stupid lie covered with sugar. Yeah. Actually, all the global like this. And the other thing is actually very bad. Is if you're hiding the language. You're hiding a language, you're hiding your own way out. Because the foreigner want to help, but they can't speak your language, and you are not willing to share. If you can speak Chinese, simplify, we understand you. And Chinese is very welcoming to learn. I think. All the girl boys are like this, actually. You are the only one that welcome anybody to come in. Even the people born in your own country got a different passport because they are not. Yes. You are very not happy with this, actually. He's about to rip your head before you even feel it. Huh. Who is who? Huh. Where did you come from? I'm from Taiwan. Okay, yeah. And Taiwan got two different kinds of passport. Why? Which part of Taiwan you from where you have different kinds of a passport? What shall we say? How you teach kids? Did you teach kids the truth or did you teach kids a lie? You know it yourself. That's it. Do not keep asking how to help you with the stupid law. With the stupid war? No, he already refused that. He's not watching you guys for a long time. The global and the nature got its own rule and it running by itself. And this time you're going to take all the consequences by yourself because I have already done my job to act like a shell for yourself before. So yes, this time you're going to take all the consequences by yourself, and that will be very expensive and ugly, and the country will really gone. Same like the Babylon time, the city will fall, and the sword will consume something like that. The same time, same thing. Just this time it's bigger because this time it's a country. This is why Einstein refused to be the president for your country. Because he say if the country is built on a tragedy, then it walk to the tragedy. Because this is your foundation. He want the country a lot. So super a lot. But he didn't agree to build that time. He want to heal first and build it healthier. But somebody take over money from somebody. Hardly ugly, now everybody know that. So the somebody being forced to the only somebody can't piece off in all the global because it's too beautiful. Even with Asia follow their view. Yes. The level you guys never know. The look that just look too well. And they speak few. 1 second stop is enough for everybody to understand. The only royal family can't piece it off. People don't say, but people follow their view in some way, somehow. It's not because they are powerful before or after or now, no. It's because they are very polite and they are very observed to things, to see things. They don't judge easily, no. Seems that they're just sometimes too polite. And the money, only take, coupon, this UK. The only currency that exists for so many thousands of years, but still can get the most expensive one. And your game is end because if the gold is changed the currency, then it means what you hold is gone. And I already know that, and I don't watch the news. I've been told by some customer and friends, so yes. And the currency they are changed is to a very quiet culture, a powerful one. The Mayan part, yes, the biggest one. With the most people amount in the world. And they are really powerful, we know, because they have a lot of people. Because everybody are avoiding yours to begin again. Once you did with the, yes, so currency change. In a way, you don't understand. Even the minding people judging is a currency. And you are the only one never care how people look at you. But this is very important. Because how people look at you, people is the world. The world is a big amount. And no matter who you are a small amount. We Chinese people, if we don't care the global, we are not small actually, but the global amount still combined together is much more bigger than we have. If we combine together Taiwan and China. So we care about global, how they look at us. Put a beautiful face even we are fighting. Even we have the most amount of people. But there are more outside. Guys, stupid, you don't have this in your language. We say 到可以吃，冇可以讲，一山还有一山高。Translate easy for you guys. If you're a pet, you are a powerful prophet. Yeah. There are higher one with evil magic. And it's a high mountain. Yeah. There's a higher one always. And geographically, we got the highest one though. Once Yahweh showed me a small Sinai with the stupid cloud, I told him that what is this stupid, a small cube? Have you never seen the Himalaya or the Junglamma? Do you know where I'm from? Yeah, part China, but Taiwan we also have a very high mountain too. Die people easily. So what is Sinai? Is there somewhere for hiking? Because you're too full, because you eat too much. This is how people look. There's always mountain higher, and there are always people smarter. There's no the most one. There's always more, unless you're Yahweh. And by the amount of the law that you broke by the Yahweh original teach, it's ugly to tell you, count yourself. First, why you treating somebody like your guest so badly if once you're a guest in Egypt? And why you decided for Yahaha when he can speak, we cannot? And how much of the original Talmud that you have twisted by the original writer to something you like? And King David is not happy either. Gentle. He is quarter gentle. His grandma is, it's a very big book for you guys to have the root. And you keep saying, gentle. Are you slapping the King David's face? If yes, well, okay. Why you put his name on the burger? Well, I don't know what happened past, but as Yahweh say that there are two very famous king in your religion or something like that. One is King David, both piece of Yahweh basically, badly, ugly, about to get a big punishment. One called King David. I don't know what it is. It is Yahweh. And Yahweh was angry. He say something and they say he said sorry, I'm wrong. The other one called Shalom. I don't know what he did, but he was looking for more excuses to argue with Yahweh while he is already wrong. Oh, he was having the other fake guy, something like that. Like you guys now having a lot of gold shining house, so sure you are special. Once Pharaoh did. Here the Minerva, King Shalomo. Pharaoh was saying you guys are exactly on the same road, even worse. King Shalomo sent the boy. He's a brother of King David, but now he's walking on the King Shalomo road and ugly well. Shame, guys. Shame on you. You shall be of your religion, of your position, of your religion. You shall feel shame on yourself a lot, deeply and ugly. The global accept everything ridiculous with a sorry. But the sorry is to slap yourself. Pen. This part, German already did it once. Prove it. Working. People start to feel enough. You are not guilty that. What they have done. That's it. And you can keep your heart talking and keep your heart thinking. But stop calling your heart to help. The more you call, the worse you get. Because the more you have to pay. But you have already forsaken. So if now you are doing something he's not allowed at the beginning, very first one, when you guys still just show up to exist in the world and history, and you ask for his help, he will rip your head off. That's it. Of course, I know you're going to his help because it's bothering for me to get information. Pray is not helpful, guys. Pray helpful, yeah. Only while you know who you are and where you come from. Always the same story. Who you are, where you're from. Can you answer it clearly? What is your position as your religion? For your religion? Answer it before you call help. That's it. The prayer is not helpful, of course. You have to shut down your cable, like cut the phone line for you guys to have reached. So he's not listening to anything. You can pray for yourself, believe yourself something, yeah, the global looking. Yahweh curse not silence long ago. He only said he don't want to hear more. Just asked me to say this shit. And that's it. He's not angry, not disappointed, not sick to you guys. No. He has had already got no feeling to you guys for a very long time. The no feeling is the completely no feeling. Like the EKG never changed. That one. That is what is emotional for you guys now. For the chosen. And if he already acted like this, it means he feel very bothered by your so-called prayer to help by the so-called word. Yes. And you might could do it a bit more so he will feel more comfortable. Congratulations. I don't know what to say. I'm sick of it. And sick of in the same words too. And that's the video too. Huh. And send the boy, huh? If the family name he's not going to take back, then it's not my family either. They're probably supposed to go to recycle. I don't know what they want to do. Nobody answer me anyway. Your people here, your local rubbish. Oh, sad like hell. Huh. Huh. Dealing with yourself. Huh. And why your situation is like this? Because I just simply don't care already. And yeah. The only safe way out is still the same cartoon. Watch it yourself. First, you gotta find the boy first. But it's hard for me to like it again, honestly. And why and what? It's already recorded inside the record. And actually, there's also in English lots of objectively, physically on the earth proof that this miracle thing. Lots of people know that by your own people, huh? And around his friend know too. But there's no one willing to talk to transfer any information to him from it in between, so ask them. Once they are all say they're friends and willing to die for each other, now they are all uncommitted. And I have had already communicated with all of them. They're all famous. Your people, you all know them. That boy, you guys all know whom. Your own people, give him a nickname note. They call him Jesus because he looked exactly the same. That's it. He's why leading a country like this in a way you don't like it to know, and he's the only way out. Find it in yourself. I'm not going to do that. You have your own people, your own community, your own language. I'm a gentle 30, but he's the only way out. But I don't like him now. Yeah, either. He was once very beloved, very spoiled, like shit. No longer. The boy, just autograph a new covenant with Yahweh in 23 in a very important like this holiday for you guys to pay a lot of money to go play to know how great is that, but he know nothing but to make a new covenant, which I told him not to do. And yeah, the detail just too detailed for me to say. And as my check, all the government and all official website are trying to protect them to show nothing there, but obviously you guys are not. So there are lots of geography level camera shooting the evidence by your own people. That is not my religion. I didn't been there because I'm gentle. I'm not clean. And that place all of you shall know. And why he can't do that? I have told him already, chapter 5 probably. He still insisted that is why. I have already sent to his oldest brother from the house because the father has already gone. Sent on the boy, and sent on the imam, sent on the sister-in-law from the oldest brother, but everybody blocked me. So what I can done, never could done, I done it. I have had done even more to his friend. Now I'm doing nothing. I help. And your own people understand why the history walking like this. Why a king just want a shining crown, but they're walking nothing, so the country come that is a king. Proved by this to be a religion. Your obvious study things. Read the recall. Chapter 3. Why he is. And the other bad news for you guys is all this recall has lots of witness. Alive. Global war rally. I'm not the only one. I'm the one walking. I mean the witness is the witness, so what happened? And help on the way. It's only just in 23 late November. And the contract with Yahweh is just beginning of 25. If that is your history and you remember nothing, but your Torah, it's not original even. And yes, your boy, so-called King David and the Kohen Hagadol, exactly asked me what is my life so fucked up? Is because God don't happy? What can God deliver money to my door and be polite like Uber Eats and knock my door, ring the bell and say thank you, please give me a 5-star feedback? This is what he exactly say. Yeah, I gotta record full tour, of course. Needs to be recorded. And the sequel one is about to come. Thank you for freeing me. Thank you for stab the door to your heart. Easy to get him actually, not get him found in, but hard to change his mind. And the other bad news for you is why he act like this. Yes, he is the one studying ever, but around the school, away from the school ever. Yes, and he's famous, basically. Quite a famous, physically famous in the global actually, so. And easy to recognize him on your own land. But with somebody, also famous in this community and society. Yes. Or everything recorded. What you are doing is recorded too. There are some prophets hiding inside your land, of course. We're thinking. They're just silent, of course. We can't talk for you today. Yes. And the boy, After being sent back to your so-called promised land, there's no phone number ever could contact him. There's only one app called Signal can contact him, but he has had to aid you first. You can't aid him. There's no phone number, username. And as his friends say, by your own land, or his family answer never even a call from your own people too. And my people trying to contact him by the friend, nobody answer anything, so you might go knock his own door. I'm not going to lie anyway. And he's the only way for you people to get out. Sorry for that, not really sorry, but this is your religion. And you know why he's the only way. And confident, new one, shining, white base with a gold stitch on that. So beautifully. You guys gotta recall by yourself. I have found it by your people, so. His behavior plus to what you are doing for global now, that is the price you're going to pay. Yes. This is why your religion fix yourself. Magenta. But my ancestors changed the hand, Hakohen, and I born to serve God, and I serve God from the first second I born, so I don't know, I'm Magenta, I'm 30, so find it your own boy, fix yourself. And sorry for that he can't fix himself, so you might help him, I don't know how to help him, but he need more help from the other outside, I don't know how well, but I'm not really good at that. Once I was willing to die for all your people, without even saying the word. In the recall, I have a confidence with Yehovah now, and we will just watch and do nothing. That's it. No course, watch. Not even watch, probably. Where is the boy? Where's the boy? In the recall. Right in the way you shall know. Chapter 5. No. Chapter 8. First one. Chapter 8 got 3. First chapter 8. About in the end of somewhere. There's where the exactly location he is. Right in the way your Bible supposed to can recognize it. If you can't, it's it. But your Torah, Yahweh say, because I didn't wrote that, I can't understand what is the fucking shit that this Yahweh wrote in a way. But Yahweh say, if you can't recognize where is that city name and the street name, then buy your Torah. Your religion. Fuck, do it yourself. I have already recorded everything detailedly for you. The city is small, worthy, easy to find in a recall. Right in a way, if you can't read it, the Bible Torah, say Bible to Yahweh. That's it. Sick of this story, sick of this video, and sick of the time so long all the time. And it won't be too short, it won't be too long. This is what it is. That's it.